A blurred montage of rice fields and small villages flew past beneath us, and after a brief stop in Hay-Ho, we descended over the misty hills that surround Mandalay. Once a great capital and a seat of kingly power, Mandalay today is still a city that makes a statement. Its streets are bustling and there's a charming mix of old and new.
Now, if you're feeling a little adventurous, get out of the hotel and come out to one of Mandalay's tea shops for breakfast. Let's go and see what's inside. There's plenty of people here. This is obviously one of the popular spots in town. Now, this is a local bread of some sort here. This looks great. Wow. Good morning. This is the typical breakfast. It's palacha. It's like a type of Indian chapati, I guess. It's a fried type of bread. You have that with potato curry and some sweet milky tea. Cheers.
Next stop was downtown. I was told that the marketplace was a must-see, but be prepared for some push and shove.
All the army pack, everything. So I can completely outfit myself.
Yeah.
Right now it's orange season. These are the mandarin oranges. They look fantastic. Engalava. Well, there's some really serious bargaining going on back here. This is Mandalay's main downtown market. And you'll find everything here. There's fruit, vegetables from the nearby countryside. You've got products from China, dried fish. There's kitchenware over here, clothing. Oh, there's knickknacks for children. You name it.
From the top of Mandalay Hill, the scene of a major battle between the British and Japanese in 1945, I had a panoramic view of the region. You can also explore a famous temple decorated with tiny glass tiles, blinding in the direct sunlight.
There's a saying among the Burmese that if you want to live a little longer, then you seek out the shade of Mandalay Hill. And if you'd like to go in search of a little more good fortune, then you head here to the wish-granting pagoda.
From up here we could see our home for the night, on the edge of the huge moat surrounding what was once the palace of King Mindon, the city's architect. The Sedona Hotel offered a cool retreat. Adorned with handicrafts from the region, this is a luxurious haven in a city that once only offered guest houses. After a busy day, it was tempting just to curl up with a good Kipling novel in my suite, but a traditional music and puppet show drew me downstairs. It was time to explore the heart of Mandalay. The city lies at the hub of river routes from China and India, and land routes from Thailand. It's the economic and religious centre of Upper Myanmar.
Now, Mandalay is quite a flat city. It's also sprawling, but for a very small fee you can hire a bicycle, and you should get out of the car and get healthy.
I then made my way down to the waterfront, the dusty shore overflowing with boat crews and food vendors.
Well, this is the Irrawaddy River, otherwise known as the road to Mandalay. Now these here are all local ferries. They're used to transport people and goods back and forth across the river. Mingalava. We're actually heading down now to the village of Mingan. It's a historic site, and of course the best way to get there, well, by boat.
On board, we cruised past sand mining villages and fishing vessels. My boat captain turned out to be a puppet master who loved an audience. The brown river wove its way to an old village settlement. On shore, a group of bullock carts vying for our business.
When in Mingan, travel like the locals do, in a bullock cart. Now, it's a little bit slow, but certainly sturdy. Okay, let's go. See you up at the Stupa. It's not bad, it's a pretty comfortable ride. Sometimes these bullocks get a little difficult. They don't want to go in the direction you want. I think we're pretty much getting there.
I stopped to admire some antique puppets and some typical Burmese beadwork and embroidery.
My grandfather making.
Your grandfather made this?
This is my grandmother making.
Your grandmother made these? Back in 1790, the ruler at that time, King Bodapaya, decided that he really wanted to impress everyone. He wanted to build the world's largest stupa. Now, after about 7 years, when it was about 1/3 complete, he was warned that if he continued, he'd completely ruin the country. In fact, his people were completely exhausted. Now, about 50 years after he died, an earthquake tore the stupa into several sections. Of course, now, it's a very impressive structure of bricks.
People offer some flowers. Early morning, some rice, steamed rice offer, and candlelight and incense stick,
So this is where we walk into up here. There we go. Okay. Now, to go with his massive stupa, King Bodapaya built this huge bell. It's cast in iron. It's about 90 metric tons. It's 4 meters high, about 5 meters in diameter. And of course, the best way to appreciate its sheer size is to take a look inside. Let's take a look. Wow. Now, I wonder what it sounds like. There you go. What I call ringing in your ears. Everyone who's been here has left their initials or a message. They're from Japan, from America.
It was then time to move on to other shores.